Hello everyone, and welcome to a new game and also a new series. So, this game is called Thomas Was Alone, and the series, I don't exactly have a name for the series yet, but it's a series where I will play a game from start to finish in a single recording session. The videos may or may not still be split into episodes, but I'll let you know that I have recorded it straight, without any pauses. I have a cup of coffee with me, and that's all I'll need. Now there's a resume button because I tested it to see if it works. I'm using a gamepad, not the keyboard, and I can safely say that it seems to work very well with the gamepad. So let's get into it then. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding some name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas 8023612 wasn't special, it was just an AI.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Definitely. Alright, movement keys, left thumbstick to move. 0.2. One level already done.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Oh.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Yep, it definitely did. This is interesting. Look how the shape changes.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently. This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
Oh, really?
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Definitely.
Might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. But it seems to be testing him. Or maybe not. It definitely is becoming more and more complicated. That
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Yep, let's not swim in
He
it.
made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Oh, that's a respawn point. Right. No! Just when he talked about water, the jump button didn't work. Nice.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Of course, no one likes to be alone. No one should be alone. No, not here. Which way? This way.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
That's true. Both of those things. He said. Oh, damn. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts, more than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed something.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
To scroll character left. I think it works this way. It did.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
I like the humor in this game. Right, I need Thomas. So Thomas isn't alone anymore. Which is great news, isn't it? Alright, Thomas.
was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Let's see. Something interesting, I know. Oh.
Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
It worked.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure.
At least someone is happy.
Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
How?
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Oh, damn. What the hell? Jumping puzzles. How I love those. Can you tell? Perfect.